All right, we're out at the home of, excuse me, out of Mark and Jill, and we're getting some siding going for them. So they're pretty excited about getting things rolling. Beautiful home. They've been here for a bit and are at a point now to where they want to start doing some work. So we're gonna be doing all the siding for them and a front door. So you can see, really nice home, really nice, gorgeous piece of property out here in Timberwood. So we are doing the front door for them as well as the siding. There is a foil back board, insulation board beneath the masonite. So we're tearing off the masonite to get rid of that because a lot of it is not in great shape. So doing a full tear off of that, we're leaving the insulation board, putting our Tyvek over that, and then putting the siding on over that. So doing a fascia overlay with about 3 spots of fascia repair. We're painting all the soffit, the porch ceiling, and the front porch ceiling and the rear porch ceiling. That's kind of the broad strokes, and we'll go around here and take a quick look at kind of our more refined scope of work. So you can see the porch ceiling up there. There are 2 areas of fascia repair, and they're right there. There's another corner as we go around. The roof was just done, so we won't be disrupting the drip edge or the metal drip cap. But there are 2 areas there of fascia. It looks like probably it's like from a tree or something, probably started banging into that. But there's 2 areas there that will need to be repaired before we do our fascia overlay. So paint the front porch ceiling. Soffit is all gonna be prepped, caulked and sealed, and then painted. We're gonna do, when we have the power washer out here, we're gonna help them out a little bit. We're gonna power wash this, power wash this, power wash this area, and this area right along here, all the way up to the door, including probably the 2 columns about a foot up. So we'll power wash that for them just as a courtesy and a way to thank them. Oh, there's this little area right up there too, off the runoff of the roof. So we'll do that as a courtesy just to thank them, and it'll make the brick look a ton better. We will need to wrap the garage door frame, a little rot repair on the bottom of each corner. So that will be done before we wrap. There are 2 little triangles here that are kind of tricky. So we got 1 little triangle right there. That will all become Hardie plank. As we make our way around here, there's the electrical box. We don't have anything to worry about there. We got a small little crow's foot right there. Small little crow's foot right there on the other end. Otherwise, it's just fascia on this side. It's kind of hard to see because we're running out of daylight, but at the peak of the gable, there looks to be some nailing and kind of retacking of the soffit. It doesn't look rotten, but some work we need to do right at the peak of the gable. 90% of the work is around back here. So this is a majority of the siding. So we got this wall. Here's that second little tricky spot. Right behind the chimney, there's probably about 4 feet of fascia. And there's a small little triangle right up in that little crevice up there. So we'll get that, make sure we get that as part of the siding. Security lights, I'll take those down to paint and then reinstall them. And we got this wall basically, not doing anything with that door, but painting, but doing the Hardie plank on this wall. And we got all this siding up here. All the windows, doors, corners will be retrimmed in Hardie 1x4, and we'll get rid of that trim that's on there now. Underside of the rear porch, we are going to paint up under there. These edges of the porch patio, that will all be Hardie. And then we're gonna wrap these 2 6x6 by 6x8 columns. We're gonna wrap all that in Hardie plank for them, and just protect those because they're really looking to do things right, do it once and be done with it. So that's what we're gonna do there. Massive windows under here. So those will be wrapped with the Hardie 1x4. Some minor, kind of rot going on over here. That all needs to be addressed, and that will all come off with the trim as we pull that off. So that won't be an issue. We do have a little piece of soffit here. So right up to the H-mold, it's probably about 4.5 feet. We're just gonna replace that with plywood like it is. Cut that out, and then replace just this one little piece and then paint it just like we would the rest of the soffit. So that all needs to be done. There's a rot right there. So that will be taken care of as part of our scope of work. And then as we kind of work our way around here, we got another security light right there. Okay, and you can see kind of, I don't know where I looked at it. That's one place, but you can see the foil board right there. So it's everywhere that I looked. It was behind the siding. The garage would be the only suspect place maybe, and it's brick. So, so there's security light. We got more siding up here. That probably need to take that last spindle off right there that's up against the house so we can get behind there. But that otherwise that door will be wrapped up there on the balcony. And again, fascia overlay, paint the soffit all the way around. As we come around here, there is, this corner is really bad. That's the worst rot on the whole house right there. So it's not terrible, but you know, good 3-4 inches, 5 inches back on each corner. We're gonna kind of need to rebuild that fascia up there before we do our fascia overlay. It's right on that corner right there. Otherwise, so right here is where the siding stops, and then basically we got brick and we got our soffit and fascia right up here, and that's pretty much where it ends. So that's what we're looking at. Mark, Jill, really appreciate all y'all's time tonight, and we really look forward to doing a great job for you. The front door we're doing is just going to basically kind of replicate the 6-panel that's there now, and we're getting it primed. We'll paint after we make a final decision on trim colors and everything like that. So that is what we got. Again, thanks so much for y'all's time, and we really look forward to doing a great job for you. Thank you.